I'm going to do this because I want to speak to the graduates and want to speak to you. So hopefully I will set a trend of how you can turn the podium in the future so you can do the 360. Mr. Chancellor, Mr. President, distinguished members of the platform, members of the graduating class, family, friends, and well-wishers. Thank you very kindly for the warm welcome and the honor you're bestowing on me today. I am truly honored and moved by it. Before I make my comments, and I promise you I will keep it brief, I know you are not here for me. I want to acknowledge two very special groups today, beside the graduates. First, the Trent family. I am not privileged to have any of my degrees, as you heard from Trent, but I have been very impressed with the incredible work that the university does. You expect every university to provide good education and good academic learning, but not all universities are as community conscious and committed to giving back to the communities that we come from and the communities we live in as this one. So I would like all of us to put our hands together, recognize the faculty, the university, the chancellor and the president, and all they represent for us. The second group, and I will ask the graduates to stand up a minute and look at your families that are here, is the families that have supported you, whether it's financially or emotionally, through your education. I know friends are very important and they supported you too, but the families that have been to be there for you throughout your education are to be recognized because they are maybe relieved that you are graduating, but they have been on the road with you and they will be on the road with you all your life. So let's stand up and give them a hand of Great, thank you. Today, I have with me my professional family to celebrate this very special milestone. As you heard, I am the president and CEO of VON Canada, which is a national not-for-profit, 115 years old home and community care organization, and been part and serving this community for a very long time. I have chosen to invite one of my board members, Michael Beswick, who has been part of the university family for a long time, and Lori Cooper, Lisa Hughes, and Les Loftus, who are the leaders of VON and serving this community in an unbelievable way. And the nurses in the room, if you're looking for employment, those are the people you talk to. In a commencement speech, I'm supposed to say some profound things. But, as I said, I will be very short and get to the point. I do want you, though, to remember my comments, just because that while today it might not be absolutely relevant, I guarantee you as you go to your life, if you go back to my comments, it will serve you well. And what I am going to talk about is CPR. It's not the CPR you do in ICU or in emergency room, but a different kind of CPR. My gift to you today is CPR, which can be your lifeline to success, both in the personal and the professional life. And there are multiple ups and downs in life. As somebody told me, that a healthy ECG is when it goes up and down. When it goes flat, not good. So this is not how life is. Life goes up and down. My lifeline to you for success, either when you are on the top of the world or when you feel like you are sliding from the top of success, just remember CPR. I promise you that by putting on the CPR lenses, you will be able to see through various clouds, tunnels, and fogs, and rainbows. So what is this CPR? What are the key to survival? Listen up. as you will not find this formula anywhere else. This is your unique CPR given to you as a gift and got invented in my living room last Saturday night. This CPR helped me to go through both personal and professional up and downs. Okay, I will tell you the secret for CPR and to survival. But one more thing before we get to open the secret of CPR. It's supposed to be fun, otherwise you wouldn't listen to me. Think of this world as a narrow, long bridge where you try to balance yourself to make sure that you do not fall off the bridge. But I would also tell you that if and when you try to do the right thing, the bridge gets even narrower and more pressure mounts up to trip you. But if you hang on to your CPR, you can make it to the other side of this narrow, long bridge of success. So here it is. The C is for conviction, P for passion, and R for relationships. So this is your CPR, and let me talk to you just briefly about each one of those. But you will develop your own sense of conviction, passion, and relationship, because it means different things to each and every one of us. So let's start with conviction. As a graduate, you likely hold some strongly held opinion based on your cumulative learning and life experience to date. As you enter the real world, there will be those that will try to sway you away from your convictions. While do allow the outside world to come in and reflect on it, don't sell out your current convictions. Your values and convictions are likely being grounded in your development as a young adult and influenced by important learning and shaped by experiences to date. My strong held convictions are rooted in making a difference to mankind and using evidence instead of a politically popular flavor of the month approach. I often been challenged and looked at it some as a pain. Just go away, everybody wants to do this, do the same thing. Never have done that. The reality is that I am standing at this podium today for acting on my ethical convictions, not because I chickened out. Sticking to your convictions is not easy, and at times you feel as an outsider, but over time you will be more in peace with yourself and you will gain respect and recognition for your convictions. Let's talk about passion. In addition to your convictions, you need passion. You need to be able to draw on your inner strength that comes from the passion of caring and the conviction of making a difference. And your chancellor talked about that. I am passionate about our healthcare system and have a long history for standing up and advocating for it using my convictions even at times when they are not the flavor of the month. For example, during the 90s, the World Bank, the World Health Organizations, and others were pushing the low-income and middle-income developing countries to insert private medicine, which we know most of those populations did not have the money for. Many of us have argued that approach, and 20 years later, I just came back from Geneva a week ago in the World Health Organization, everybody in all of the countries talking about universal health care. It's easy to sell out to the flavor of the month. It's not the right thing to do. So use your passion to hang the course and make sure that you are pursuing your convictions and use your passion to do it. The last element of CPR is relationship. While conviction and passion sounds great, and you are out of the gate today and think I can do it, and I will change the world by tomorrow, I have one word of advice. If you choose to live by your passion and convictions, be prepared to be on the bridge for a while. It is not a short trip, and if you're afraid of heights or other elements of being on the bridge, then get off it now. Don't start a journey. But if you are on the bridge for success, then you have to understand that CPR will only work if you understand the meaning of relationships. The term relationships is not synonymous with social media, with Twitter or Facebook. While they are all part of our web of being connected, relationships go beyond that. A relationship means working with individuals, groups, and getting to know each other, working through conflict, not walking away from challenges, staying the course in an honest, meaningful, strategic way. It also means that you need to be strategic in determining what type of relationship you need to have with who and where. There is a whole science and art, and I will let you to do the search on it. So make an effort to have some mentors along the way that you can learn from and from their learning. And you have been blessed over the years in this university to have some individuals who can continue to be mentors to you. You also have to invest in relationships. So let me tell you, I was blessed to get on that narrow bridge of life. And I'm lucky to be on the bridge. My dad lost 7 children and a wife during the Holocaust. He married, and I am the only child he has had. So when I say I'm lucky I'm on the bridge, I literally mean it. So it comes with commitments and obligations. And coming from this incredible university, it sounds to me that the notion of meaning and commitment and serving has been in front of your eyes during your education. I had to use my CPR often, but as I said before, learn the essence of having convictions, being passionate, and know the meaning of relationship. The CPR for success might not be so meaningful now, but remember it. It's catchy, it's easy, and it will become useful to you. In closing, I'm wishing you all the best of the best. I know you will make a difference. Good luck to the class of 2012.